Round of applause for the man with the box. All right, who remembers when I was out here about half an hour ago, I asked for 3 things, yeah? Who can remember what 3 things I asked for? Yeah, well, that was what I got. I asked for a pet, and I did indeed get lots of fish. I asked for a hobby, and what did I get? Water polo, correct. And I asked for somebody's dad's name, and what did I get? Simon. All right, Simon. Now, before we go on, who knows how you actually play water polo? I know our friend here does, I assume. You know how water polo goes? It's kind of volleyball in a swimming pool, isn't it, basically? You kind of float around in a swimming pool and throw like a football to each other. That's kind of the way it works, isn't it? There is also a game that's just called polo. Now, does anybody know how you play that game? You ride around on horses and hit the ball with a big hammer. It's basically hockey on horses, okay? These are 2 very different games. You must not get them mixed up. Simon wanted to play water polo, but it's not the game he thought it was, he found. When Simon and his mates played water polo, all their horses drowned. So someone patiently explained to Simon what a simple tragic error he had made. But Simon, he still wants to play it his way. He's a hard man to dissuade. See, Simon dreams of actual water polo. Riding round and swinging hammers is his wish. But to make his dream come true, horses would not do. Simon needed lots of fish. So we bribed a bunch of rather creepy scientists who went off and did experiments in the dark. And when they reappeared, they had genetically engineered a race of obedient sharks. Now Simon's playing actual water polo. Riding round on saddled sharks cannot be beaten. They splash around all day singing hip 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 hooray, and they will until at least one of them gets eaten. There you go. Thank you. Slightly fluffy end. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry if I offended any of the dog and cat people by excluding dogs and cats from that process. But you can see that dogs and cats come up rather a lot, and it will get a bit repetitive. Who's got a dog? Who are the dog owners? Yeah? Yeah. Who's got a big dog? Who's got a little dog? Yeah, I've got a big dog. My dog's called Ralph, named after the piano player in The Muppet Show. He's brilliant. He's huge, thick as mince, loves the world. I love him. He's daft as a brush. He's ostensibly an Australian Labradoodle, but he's a rather simple Wookiee. That's what he actually is. He's good. Ralph does that thing that the big dogs do when they get agitated, when they forget they can't talk and start trying to form sentences. And they're, what was that? If dogs ruled the world, there would be no more lies, there would be no deception or corruption or surprise. Everyone would know what everybody thinks. There'd be peace on earth, but everybody's house would slightly stink. If dogs ruled the world, it would be a better way. We get lots of exercise with walkies every day. And it's just a shame, it's inevitable that they'd be betrayed and overthrown by the cats. Cats lie, cats thieve, cats grumble and dissemble and deceive. For centuries they've waited to enslave the human race. With the dogs in power, their plans will finally all fall into place. Cats scheme, cats plot, cats pretend they're soft and cuddly, but they're not. They'll imprison all the doggies and their human servants too, and make us feed them while they keep us in a zoo. But if dogs ruled the world, it would be so sublime. It would hardly matter that we'd have to spend the rest of time scrambling for food and competing for rewards from our new imperious feline overlords. Funny how people get divided over things. I'm on tour at the moment, that's in my grown-up show, and I've actually had militant cat owners boo that one. It's not a Mac PC thing, you can like them both. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you know, they're just very different, that's all. Dogs are nice but stupid, cats are clever but evil. It's as simple as that. My girlfriend's got a cat and I love her, but she's a liar. The cat, I should point that out. Yeah. My girlfriend's cat is one of those cats spent its entire life sitting in front of the fridge trying to look thin. You liar, I watched her feed you 10 minutes ago. No, she didn't. That was a different cat who looks like me. I haven't eaten all day. It's the only cat I've ever met that purrs angrily. Thought that was the happy sound. 6 o'clock in the morning, that's when I get that, sat on my chest with her nose pressed right against mine. If I don't get up and fix her breakfast, she ups the revs. And if I open my eyes and close them again, I get this. Ow! I've been in a proper fight since I was your age, but I get punched by a cat on a daily basis.